Doom. Just keep it up. Take public transportation if you can. Work from home. Delay your commute getting in. That could help.
Right. We don't want to see any big problems on the roadway. Mass transit has been a good way to go so far. Darren Peck is live on a bus this morning. Darren, how are folks doing? What's the bus look like this hour?
Well, Jake, I feel like my live shots are going to make people think they can go back to the way their life was before. I'm on the 21 bus coming in from West Seattle, and at least the numbers of people on the bus are pretty light. The traffic is pretty typical for what we would have expected last week, and I've just been hanging out with people who are taking this drive. Natasha, you're one of them, and you said you often take this bus from West Seattle into downtown, and what was your experience? What do you think, busier or not busier?
It's busier. It's a lot busier than it usually is.
If this is a lot busier than it usually is, that means normally when you come on here, do you get this bus mostly to yourself?
No, like there's a couple of people on here, but I'm talking like mostly about traffic. Like there's a lot of traffic.
Good point on that. So just from looking out the window, you can tell the traffic's rougher. From your comfy, cozy seat on the 21 bus, you notice a difference out on the roads. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Natasha, for that. And Michelle, I was talking to you a moment ago too. You'd said something earlier that was interesting. You think that the traffic on the bus is lighter because they're doing more buses. You said you saw a couple more 21 buses loop around before we got on this one.
Yeah, we passed a 21 and then it passed us again.
Okay.
So there were two at the same time.
And you guys are going to school in the International District, so you do this often, but you chose the bus because you didn't want to drive. So I think you're a good example of somebody who did change your behavior to try and adjust to the viaduct. Do you feel like that's paying off?
Well, it takes a lot longer. But the traffic has been so good. I think that's a good sign.
Well, don't forget, Natasha sitting right up there said the traffic is worse out there than her view out that window when she takes this bus all the time. So it's, you know, I've gotten so many different stories from people all morning long. There doesn't seem to be one general theme about this. If there is one, I'd say there is a good story, which is that people prepared. And so far the drives, while noticeably more traffic on First Avenue, other than that, it's not too many headaches. All right, I'll be sitting on the bus for the next visit, guys. I'll show you what it looks like once we've gotten further into downtown.
Great. Thank you, Darren. Boy, glad to see folks are getting through okay so far. So far, so good. Long way to go. All right, so 8:19, and we got hats this morning. Ball caps, skull caps, trucker hats, dad caps. There's something for every occasion.
That's right. I don't know if you know this, but today is National Hat Day. So we're joined this morning by Kyle Mushigan from Lids to talk about all of these hats.
Kyle?
What's going on, Kyle?
Well, today's National Hat Day, and you know, who better to represent that than Lids? Of course, that's pretty much who we are. So today I brought the latest and greatest in all the styles to show you guys, and you know,